UNCW women's basketball had 3 players in double figures Friday night at Northeastern, but a slow start stymied the Seahawks in a 56-39 setback to the Huskies at Cabot Center. Head coach Karen Barefoot joins us now to talk about it. And coach, a slow start for your group. The baskets just weren't falling. Northeastern got that early run to take the lead, and then they pulled away. What was so difficult for you guys tonight against the Huskies, a team that you faced a month ago?
Honestly, I think we had good looks. It really had nothing to do with them and what they did. It was us, just the ball wasn't going in the basket, and we didn't shoot it with confidence. And when you shoot 24% and you get almost the equal amount of attempts as they get, you got to shoot a high percentage, and even from the free throw line. So I think that we got what we wanted. We just got to convert and knock down shots, and even from the free throw line. But the good side of this is the fact that we only had 10 turnovers, where before we played them we had over 20 turnovers. So I think that we're growing and we're getting better at certain areas. And again, when you take over a program, we are trying to rebuild it. As a coaching staff, you try to take pride in the little things. Every day is a learning possession. Every day is growing pains and trying to get through things. But they're still trying to stay together and find ways.
Jennie De Graaff led you offensively tonight with 14 points, and she was getting her shot down early. It took her a little while to get to the double-figure mark,
right.
But what was working for her game tonight?
Leadership. I told her, I said, if you can be a great leader for your team, everything else will come. And I think once she did that, it was just she was doing great things on both ends of the floor because she was, helping her teammates. And I always say that, when you have great leadership and you help others out, you'll get your reward, by who you are. And I think that, she can score the basketball and she can defend, so she was able to do that. I think she just needed to have confidence in herself, but yet give back to her teammates. And I like what she did on the floor today. She was a strong leader for us.
And you had a pair of sophomores also reach double figures in Mariah Crisp and Timber Tate. And obviously, you want to get through this season, but you look ahead a little bit. How good is it seeing that you have 2 sophomores that potentially they're starting to get a little more active offensively, and that could produce good results in the future? Yeah,
I agree with you. Again, we're just trying to grow this program and, trying to change their mentality. Sometimes we hit walls where we feel like we just don't believe the shot's going to go in, and we get really down too easy. And one thing about this team is that if we can just put 40 minutes together, we'll be great, because those sophomores are showing that they can do a lot of things. I mean, Lacey and Timber, this is really their first opportunity to really get out there and play a lot of minutes this year, and they're fearless. And sometimes they force a lot of things, but again, they have that fearless mentality of what can I do to help the team. So we're trying to find our ways, and sometimes we go with players that are young, and then you got Mariah, who, again, at being a sophomore and just trying to figure out this conference, she has her highs and her lows. But I do think that we're growing and getting better at certain areas. Unfortunately, it doesn't show up in the win column, but I think we're right there. And what I have to get this team is really to buy into each other, playing hard for 40 minutes, because if we play hard for 40 minutes, we're going to be hard to beat, and it's going to take everybody. We don't have that one star player that's just going to stand out and do it all. Everybody's got to be an All-American at their role. They got to be able to commit to the defensive end, and we've got to push and share and get easy shots. And I thought tonight we had some easy shots, but the ball didn't go in the basket. So we just got to keep their head up and keep working hard for the future.
Quick turnaround now. You face Hofstra for the second time on Sunday afternoon, this time in Hempstead. Yeah. What needs to improve for your group as you face a Pride team that gave you fits back in January?
I don't think it's really about anybody that we play more than just getting locked into the scout. I think Hofstra is a very physical, aggressive team. They've got a strong point guard transfer from Michigan that's doing well from this year. We just got to be tough. We got to battle. We got to be tough. We got to be resilient. We got to believe in each other. We got to knock down easy shots. We got to rebound the basketball. And again, it's going back to all those little things. If we can, as a group, come in and have that belief in each other and play hard for 40 minutes, anything can happen.
UNCW and Hofstra square off from the Max Sports Complex Sunday at 1 p.m. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks.